Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. No woman I've ever met, and I'm sure you guys will agree, who wouldn't want a beautiful, luxurious house. And here you have it. رَبِّ ابْنِ لِي عِنْدَكَ بَيْتًا فِي الْجَنَّةِ. What a better time to ask for a house in the most beautiful, beautiful property ever, which is paradise, and with the most amazing neighbor, which is Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. What else? What else? I know from my experiences with my clients, this is one of the things that is on a goal list of every single woman out there, having a beautiful house, well decorated, cleaned, and all of that. And it's a very good goal to have, alhamdulillah. There's nothing wrong in it. But imagine, just imagine that a house that has been built, the builder, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. The neighbor, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. The property, or the, what do you call, the neighborhood, paradise, Jannah. And this is the time that we know 100%, inshallah, that this dua is going to be accepted, because it's Ramadan, and because we are making it iftar time and qiyamul layl time and sahur time. And you can decorate the house exactly the way you want, and maybe much more than that, with all the jewels and diamonds, and without any dust, and without having cleanup done. And all of these things, obviously, that I'm saying are very simple, but they're very powerful thing for us especially, and for anybody basically, because when you're psychologically, emotionally attracted to something, your dua for making that, your dua for that particular thing is much more solid and intense. And when you really make this dua, I urge you to imagine the kind of house you want. I want you to really imagine living beside Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And I would like you to imagine there is no money that you have to give, there is no mortgage that you have to give, there is absolutely no liability. It's all yours, and with all the pleasure that possibly you can enjoy in that house. And not just the decoration part of it, which I personally would love to, and I'm sure everybody would, all the beautiful things in the house that you would want, in that house in Jannah. Imagine also, because Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is not just listening to our words, he's also listening to, he's also aware of whatever we are imagining while we're making that dua. And any dua when you make, your imagination should go with that. And I would highly recommend that living in this house, what kind of people you want to have in that house. In this dunya is made for test, as we know. And many times we have people in our lives that are literally a test. But obviously, in this house, you get to choose the house, you get to choose the beauty in the house, you get to choose the physical aspect of your beautiful house. And when you're making this dua, ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in your imagination while reading and reciting this dua, that this is the kind of people I want in that house, Ya Rab, and you can grant me, because you have all the power, the kind of spouse, the kind of children, the kind of family, the kind of neighbors, the kind of social activities would you like to do there. So inshallah, we hope that Allah grant all of us a beautiful, beautiful house beside Him in Jannah, with all the beautiful company. Ameen.